Hey gang, it's Mr. Smith, and I'm here to show you a little bit about how to use the Read and Write extension for Chrome in order to carry out a close reading on an article that we'll read in class. As you can see, what I have open right now is my copy of the first close reading, and that is an article by Scotty Hendricks entitled "Why the Original Meaning of the American Dream is Unrecognizable Today." And that is one of our first reading assignments for this class. If we look at the directions that are above right here, it's going to tell us to open up a Read and Write Chrome extension. If you have not already done this, added the Read and Write extension to your computer, up here in the right-hand corner, you can see that you have your extensions. That's where you could find those. You could actually go to Manage Extensions and add this one. I've already added it. It's the Read and Write for Google Read and Write tool for Google Chrome. So I'm going to go ahead and hit that button, Read and Write, and it's going to have a toolbar pop up at the top of my screen right here, as you can see. That's what I'm looking for. So I've mastered step one. I move on to step two. In step two, I have to actually begin reading the article. As you can see, there are some portions of this article that have been highlighted in red and they have white text. They will ask you some questions or tell you to do something. You need to, as you read the article, follow those tasks in order to complete step two. As you can see, I would have to read the title, read the subtitle, and then make this prediction. What topics will this essay cover? I can actually write in my essay right there in the same red highlighted print. My prediction is that this essay is about, and then that's where big, beautiful thoughts go. As you can see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 of those red highlighted tasks throughout the text that allow me to complete step two. Step three is slightly more complex in that we will be highlighting different parts of this text in different colors. As you can see, there is a number that correlates to the instruction. And in the first instruction, it is to highlight 7 vocab words that are written in bold. I've given you a cheat hack here, which is that the words are already in bold. So I would go and find invoked, I would go in and find permeates, and then I would go and find 5 other words that are in bold, and I would highlight those in yellow. For the second part of step 3, main point of the article, I'm actually going to give you the answer right here. The answer to what is the author's main point in this article actually comes in this sentence right here. So I'd highlight it in green. As you can see, that eliminated my yellow highlight. I'm going to go back and make sure permeates is in yellow because I want to make sure that I'm super specific when I closely read. That is the main point of the article, and that is that the American dream has a long intellectual history that permeates our national character. And if we were to know that as the main point, then in order to find the evidence that supports that claim, I'm going to go and read the rest of the article and find different claims that support the idea that the American dream has a long history that's changed a lot. As soon as I've found 3 of those pieces of evidence, I'm going to move on to big thoughts and questions. I only need 2 of those. My example for you is if I thought that this sentence right here was interesting in some way, I would highlight it in purple, and it's in purple right there, or I mean in pink, sorry, that I also have the ability to come over here to the side and so I'm going to place my cursor next to it, come to the side, and I'm going to add it. Oh, crap. I'm not going to do that at all. I just lied. What I am going to do, though, is make sure that that sentence is highlighted. And then I'm going to add my comment. I think this is interesting because, and then that's where your thoughts go. Or here's my question. And that's where an actual question goes. I comment on that, and it does kind of change the color, but don't worry about that. So that is your instructions on how to complete a close reading. As you can see on your Google Classroom, that assignment is due about midweek this week. I hope this video helps you to understand. If you have questions, come and talk to me about that.